It's Saturday. I am preparing for a poetry reading tomorrow, a live event where I'm bringing some prints and books and things like that. So I thought it would be fun to take you along and show you what it's like to prep for these sorts of events and bring you with me. So I already went through and bookmarked some poems that I'm planning to read from this collection, and then I also went through a document of poems that I keep, just a big master document of a bunch of poems. Went through and pulled some of those for tomorrow's reading, and then also I'm reading some poems from my new collection that's coming out in January, which I'm really excited for. So basically I did that. I typed up some talking points as well as the poems that I'm going to read from, and then I'm just going to bring this book with me to read directly from as well. I just signed a stack of books and I have some prints laid out here. I'm getting more printed this afternoon, and this is what I plan to bring to the event. Good morning. It is around 7 a.m. on Sunday, and I just came downstairs to my office to get some work done, which I normally don't do on a Sunday, but I just wanted to talk about being nervous for things like this. I don't do too many in-person events, and even though they're really fun and I've been looking forward to this, I'm actually really excited. There is definitely a level of anxiety that I'm feeling. So I was feeling really excited, and then yesterday I planned out the whole order of poems that I'm planning on reading and went through that and practiced once, which made me feel a lot better. But I still woke up this morning with a lot of anxiety, just feeling very anxious for this today. So I was actually going through the process that I talked about in a recent podcast episode about how I kind of reduce anxiety. So I have already acknowledged it. I know why I'm feeling anxious. I have a lot on my plate right now, which is mostly my fault, me putting this on myself. I have this event today. I have this live book marketing challenge that I'm doing with authors this week that I'm hosting, and which I'm really excited for that too. And then I have a launch of a new product on Friday that I'm getting finalized. And I did all of this with the intention of having a slower end of year and enjoying the holidays and having more time. So it's all for good reasons, and I'm excited for that. But there's definitely a lot on my plate right now. So I acknowledged why I'm feeling the anxiety, and now I'm thinking about the good things that will happen today, and it's working for me. I can feel myself feeling better about this. So instead of focusing on the negatives about I could mess up, I could embarrass myself, whatever, I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking about all the amazing people I'm going to meet at today's event. I'm bringing signed books and prints and some stickers that I think people will really like, and I am going to read some poems that I think people will like. And my goal with my poetry is making people feel less alone. And so I'm looking forward to doing that today as well with the poetry that I read. So that is where I'm at this Sunday morning. I am going to try to get some work done, shower, and get ready for this event. Maybe practice one more time, but I think the one run through is good. And then I'm gonna go to the event and I'll show you what it's like. There's I think 5 or 6 other poets reading, and it'll be fun. I'm about to go get ready, so I'm gonna do one of those transition things. I don't know, did it work? I kind of bumped the camera on my way to doing this, so this might not have worked at all. I think we all knew I was going to wear yellow. It is just my confidence color, and I find with these events, it just helps to feel my best. This is what I feel good in. And I'm gonna rehearse one more time and then go to the event. So in front of my audience of no one except for my boyfriend who's sitting here on his computer, I'm going to practice. And when time disappears, I want to believe in slowness again. I want to believe that my heart does not have to race to feel alive, that I do not have to pump my arms and run in my sleep to win the marathon against my mind. I want to believe there is a finish line my legs will reach, that on the other side I can sit in the quiet and close my eyes without feeling like I'm sitting in wasted time. Can I live in a world that isn't constantly spinning? Maybe then I won't feel like I always have to be moving, running, leaping. I've been back for a few hours. It was so much fun this morning and this afternoon. I read for about 25 minutes some poems from Changing with the Tides, some new poems from my new book, and I shared one of them on Instagram. So check out one of my more recent posts or a poem from Girl Made of Glass, my next book coming out in January. I'm so excited for that. And it was just such a wonderful crowd. A couple people told me that I embodied the sunflower vibes, which was the best thing that I could have been told. So that was really nice. And thank you to everyone who came and bought a book and heard me read. It was really fun. Hey, it's Shelby from the future. It has been a couple weeks since this event took place. And I know I shared in this vlog that I was kind of stressed and anxious about some of the things that I had planned, and it all went really well. The book marketing challenge was so much fun. Got to connect with a lot of really great authors, over 100 authors. I also launched a new Instagram guide for accelerating your author Instagram. I'll actually link that in the description of this video for any authors watching who are interested. I actually just got done hosting another writing workshop virtually through the Poetry Club, which is my virtual writing community. I'd love to extend an invitation to anyone who's watching who may be a poet, a writer, someone who wants to learn poetry. We do virtual events every single month and have a wonderful, wonderful community of writers in the club. So I'll link that below as well. And lastly, I just want to say a quick message about stepping out of your comfort zone and pursuing your passion. I'm definitely going to do a podcast episode on this soon because I get asked about it a lot in terms of becoming a full-time writer and pursuing the passions that I have, especially since they're creative passions. But it's little things like this that remind me why I love poetry so much and remind me why I love writing so much. It was nerve-wracking for me. I don't do in-person events very often, but it was so fun to connect with other poets and connect with readers and people that resonated with my poems. So I'm just encouraging you, if you are making it to the end of the vlog, to take little baby steps out of your comfort zone. That is how we grow, that is how we learn, and that is how we challenge ourselves. I am really looking forward to doing more in-person events in the future, as well as the wonderful virtual events that I do every single month. All right, that is all from me for this week. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, this little day in my life, and I'll see you next time.